Hello and welcome back to live shopping here at Highlight Crafts. What a fabulous morning we're having already. We've been super busy. We've had everything from rice papers featuring dogs to card templates to massive great big look stickers, and we've got a lovely really nice mixture of goodies on this show. Everything from lovely stickers right the way through to your Sospeso, and we've got some of your surfaces that you can be decorating using all of these goodies as well. So lots in store throughout the course of this hour. I will just let you know though, straight off the bat, we've got some very low stocks. We have already asked the question if we can get more even before we start the show, but I'm not sure we'll be able to. So any of the stickers, any of the transfers that we've got on the show this morning, do be super quick with those because they're already proving super popular. So we will feature those throughout that first half of the show. Then we'll have a little look at our Sospeso for the rest of the show because we have got a brand new bundle. It did sell out, that main bundle that we brought to you just the other week, but we have got a brand new bundle giving you the opportunity to get your hands on our fantastic brand new Christmas designs in our Sospeso Trasparente. Before we dive into all of that, we must get the housekeeping out of the way, all the boring bits, but if you are brand new to us here at Highlight Craft, it is important that we let you know how easy it is to watch and shop all of our live shopping shows. Now, we are live pretty much every day of the week, and there are a few different platforms that you can watch all of our live shopping shows on. Now, first of all, you can watch it over on our website, which is highlightcrafts.com. That's the place where a lot of you guys have been shopping ahead of this hour even going live. We also broadcast on YouTube, on Facebook, and on Instagram. Now, if you prefer to watch on either Facebook or Instagram, you can actually watch and shop at the same time on all of those platforms. Now, every single item that we share with you on this counter, and you'll see some of those on your screens already, everyone will have its own item code. Now, what we need to do into that comments box is just type the word shop, followed by whatever that code might be. Now what will happen is we will send you a message directly into your inbox, and on that message there will be a link. Now if you click that link will take you over to our website, and you'll then see that whatever you've been commenting for will be waiting for you in a shopping basket that we've built up already for you to check out. But always the most important thing to do before you do check those baskets out is to either log into your Club Highlight account, or if you're not already a member, please do make sure you sign up and join our club. Now it's free to join our club, there's no subscriptions or anything like that, just all the great things, all the benefits of being a club member. Now first of all, every single time you shop with us as a club member, you'll be getting at least 5% off every single order, and that's just sort of like the base rate. As you start to move up through those tiers, the more you shop with us, it will increase from that 5%. In addition to that, you'll also start to earn points on all of your purchases as well, and those points you can start to redeem against your future purchases to get money off all of those crafty goodies. You can save it up for a larger purchase, something like a scan and cut or a printer, or you can use them as you go along. That choice is yours. And then finally, you'll also get free post and packaging on all orders over £35 or more. So if you're not already a club member, please do make sure you sign up and join our club, or if you're already a part of our club, please do make sure you log into your account before you check those baskets out. Now if you do prefer to watch on the website, of course you can watch and shop that way, and once again we make it super easy to do so. Next to whatever show it is that you're watching, you'll see on the right hand side all those products start to scroll on through. Just go for the ones you want to add to your basket, and then you can once again log into your account and check those baskets out, and literally within a matter of days those goodies will be winging their way to you. Now we have lots and lots of goodies on this show. Lots of you have been shopping ahead, which you can absolutely do every day from midnight. We set every single product that's coming up throughout the course of that day live over on our website. I know a lot of you lovely crafters at home actually set your alarms for 1 minute past midnight so you can get in and get all the deals even before we start broadcasting at 8 o'clock in the morning. So it just means, especially if you're going out for the day, you can get all your crafty purchases secure in the knowledge you've got them before they might sell out, which I think is what might very well happen on this show. So I think without further ado, we better dive in to these fabulous transfers. Now I'm going to start off with these ones in the centre, because these ones are the most limited stock of all of the ones we've got on the show. Unfortunately, all three sets are limited stock, but these are more so than the others. So first of all, we have got our Enchanted Blossom. Now these are absolutely beautiful transfers. You're getting a set of 9 within this collection here. You can see they're all within their clear backing, so all you need to do is just peel back that backing sheet It will then be sticky on the reverse. Stick it onto your project, whether it's going to be onto your paper crafts, onto your card making, whether it's going to be onto glassware. We do have some of the Cook and Miller jars on the show as well that these will go onto absolutely beautifully. It could be onto vellum, onto acetate, onto your wood. It could be onto things like your ceramics as well. Pretty much any surface these will stick and adhere to absolutely beautifully. But this set here is featuring 9 of your different fairy characters, and aren't these just absolutely gorgeous? Quite often we talk about the eyes being the window to the soul, and these lovely characters here have got such beautiful, large, expressive eyes. Gives them such gorgeous character. All 9 of these are going to be great toppers for your cards. They're going to be great for your gift tags, or even just popping one of these into a photo frame. They would look absolutely beautiful. Super easy to use. They adhere absolutely perfectly to your surfaces. No need to get out your lolly sticks like we used to back in the day and start rubbing over that surface for what felt like hours, and it never transferred quite right. These transfer like an absolute dream, and when we get into demonstration, I'll show you just how easy these transfers are to work with. So all 9 of those, that is our collection, which is Enchanted Blossom. You don't need to be good at fussy cutting, literally just apply them directly to your project. No need to even cut these ones out with them being individual toppers. I'd probably say they're about 4 inches by 4 inches in size for all 9 of those. That one is Shop Blossom, but you will have to be super quick if you want to go for those ones. Now, talking of how limited stock these are, I will just tell you a little story. So when we got the sheet through for this show, so it's got all the lists of the products, Katie had put as a note next to these ones, because they are so limited stock, please do not demo. So even I wasn't allowed to set up these, but you guys can get your hands on these at home. But we have literally just a handful of those ones left. Shop Blossom, $12.99 for all 9. Now, to complement those perfectly, we do have the second of our collections here, which is Fairy Dreams. Once again, 9 of your transfers in total for $12.99, and these are just, once again, absolutely beautiful. Of course, they're going to go perfectly alongside that first collection there, or as a standalone item. They are stunning. These for little photo frames for little girls' rooms will be beautiful. You could use them onto things like your night lights. They'd be great on the front of your cards. If you want a quick and easy card, these are fabulous. All you need to do is just stick that onto a piece of square of your cardstock, a few mats and layers onto a card base, maybe a little sentiment, and you've got a beautiful, really detailed card ready to go in a matter of minutes. They are stunning. They are multi-surface stickers, of course, going onto all of those different surfaces, whether it's card making, paper crafts, home decor, mixed media, all of those different items. These are going to work on a tree, even perhaps on the back of laptops, on the back of phone cases, all those sorts of surfaces. These work an absolute treat. Aren't they beautiful? The imagery is just so super cute. Look at that one. That one's got to be my favourite. Isn't that just adorable? That little fairy there falling asleep on a rather large rose. It is gorgeous. Oh my goodness me. We have 1 of these left. So shop, dream, one final opportunity to get your hands. Oh gosh, 1 of both of them. Blimey me. You could be the lucky owner of both of those sets, but you will have to be super quick. We have got literally 1 of each left. It's not even 10 past the hour. Oh dear. Fastest fingers first when it comes to that one. Don't forget as well, unfortunately, it's not yours until you do check out those baskets. So as soon as you have got it added to your basket, I would say get yourself checked out as soon as you possibly can, and that means within the next few days you can be crafting with these fantastic collections. So either go for Shop Dreams, which is this beautiful set here on the right hand side, or you can go for Shop Blossom, which is these designs here, but only 1 left of both of those. So literally within a few minutes they'll be gone out the door, and I won't even get a chance to demonstrate with them, which is a bit of a shame, but it means you guys at home can get to craft with these and have lots of fun with all your different projects. So something else that's still pretty limited stock, not quite as limited as those. Luckily we have got a few of these left. Hopefully I'll have a chance to demo with this one, but the way this show's going, who knows, is our fantastic larger size transfer sheets. Now these for home decor are going to be absolutely incredible. Take this large size design here. That could literally be the front of a chest of drawers. One of your drawers would look amazing adorned with that. Isn't it absolutely gorgeous? These are once again super easy to use for all those different surfaces. Cardstock, acetate, glassware, vellum, onto your ceramics, your woods, MDF, all those different surfaces we have tried these onto, and they work an absolute treat. Now as part of this collection here for $16.99 you are getting all 3 sheets, and they are really large size sheets that are packed with beautiful, really large florals in this one. So you've got everything from that full design that's filling that whole sheet, Of course, you could be snipping into that if you so choose, right the way down to all your tiny little embellishments, like your little butterflies, your small little floral heads, which of course you can layer together as well. So if you wanted to take perhaps one of these bouquets here and add some of your extra elements onto those and build your own compositions, absolutely you could be doing that. That little butterfly as well is beautiful, isn't it? Look at that on the top there, absolutely gorgeous. But all of those there, all three jam-packed full sheets for £16.99. That one is shot petal, but once again limited stock, so if you do want to go for those lovely designs, you do need to be quick. Aren't the colourways beautiful? There's lovely sort of sagey greens, those pistachios in there, your minty greens mixing with that lovely ivory. You can't quite see on your screen the colourway. In real life they look absolutely beautiful. A really stylish, quite shabby chic style of colourway there. Proving super popular once again. It is a limited stock on those ones. Now we do have Sauce Espresso on the show, but we're going to save that for the second half of the show, because I think if we don't get to demo soon, I won't have a chance to demo, because these are all going to sell out. But before we get over to demo, I will say a quick few hellos to you lovely people who are watching us this morning. Keep those comments coming in. Let us know that you are watching at home. Let us know what you're up to, perhaps what you've been treating yourself to today. So we've had lots of goodies on the shows. So we've got Chris joining us, Jane's in, Eileen, we've got Christine, Anne, Anne, hello, just here while I drink my tea. Oh, it sounds like bliss. Ria's in as well, and Leslie saying hello again and dipping in and out today. Well, lovely to have you with us, whether it's for the whole show or just a few moments. It is lovely to have your company, but I think we best get into demonstration so I can show you how easy it is to work with these fabulous stickers. So we're going to work with those gorgeous gentle petals, which we've got a few more of. We've not got an awful lot, we've got a few more than we do of our other collections, and I'm going to show you a couple of different quick techniques so you can see how beautifully these are going to work onto different surfaces. So within your kit you do also get a couple of tools, which I think is brilliant, especially given you're only paying £16.99 for the whole kit. It's fabulous. So you're going to get your scraper tool, which is great for burnishing. We'll show that in action in just a few minutes time, and then you do also get your lollipop stick there as well to help you burnishing with these designs. Now we've got one of our Cook and Miller glass jars that we do have available for you on the show as well. These are beautiful quality. They are glassware, the main body of these jars, plus they do have those lovely cork lids at the top there as well, and they will work perfectly with our stickers. So all we've gone ahead and done is we've just taken one of those sheets and we've just trimmed out the design that we want to use. We've trimmed it out really quite roughly, no sort of neat fussy cutting on that, but we don't need to worry about that. As long as we've got the design onto there, that will work a treat. Now all we need to do is then just turn this over and peel back the backing, and I find the backing on these is really quite easy to take off. So literally just peel back that non-stick sheet. Of course you can use that in other crafts if you want to. Be using that alongside things like your pearl drops and then peel those off to use, do save that for that sort of application. And that reveals our sticky surface on the back. Now that area around the edge is not sticky, it's just on that white section where our design is, where the adhesive is. Now all we're going to do is we're going to grab our jar and we're just going to focus on that centre section, position it just about where we want it, and then of course we can always, if there's areas that are slightly overhanging, we can always trim those off afterwards, but starting at the centre, making sure that's nice and level onto there, and then literally just working our way outwards and just smoothing that down. And then we'll do exactly the same on the other side, just working our way outwards to make sure we've smoothed down that design. Then if there's areas that are a little bit more intricate that you want to go in, you've got your little lollipop stick to actually do that. So just give that a little bit of a burnish, and then we can start to peel that top layer off. Now you don't need to spend ages burnishing this, you can just give it a little burnish just to make sure it's nicely adhered, and then you can just take one of these corners and just start to gently peel this back. Now if you see that any of that design is still on that top sheet, just place it back down, give it a little bit more of a burnish, and then you should be good to go. But you can see that peeling back absolutely beautifully, even onto your glassware like we're using here. Just peel back that top bit and then just smooth that down around the edges, just like so. And how beautiful is that? Quick and easy gifts made using these fantastic transfers. Aren't they gorgeous? And that's just one of your designs within that kit there. So that's how you can use them onto your glass. But how about using them in your card making? So quite a quick and easy card we're going to quickly pop together now. So all I've gone ahead and done already is taken one of those designs, once again trimming it out nice and roughly from our sheet there, and then I've just got a piece of vellum. So all I've done is I've just ripped the edges top and bottom. Works really nice when you're tearing your vellum, it gives you that lovely sort of feathered edge. And then I've just scored it on the left and right hand side because we've got a piece of white card that we've just edged with some of our ink and one of our pens just to give it a nice border. and that's just going to wrap around there. So instead of worrying about how we're going to glue down our vellum without any of that adhesive showing, I've just created a wrap so I can just stick that around the back of there. But before we stick that together, we will transfer our beautiful design onto there. So we've got that lovely image with all those gorgeous florals. You've got all your foliage in the background and those beautiful flowers in the centre there. It's such a lovely show-stopping piece, but it's going to be great as a focal element onto a card. And we're literally just going to take that and place that onto the centre of our design. So just leveling that up so it's nice and central, just hovering over, and then once I'm happy with the placement, I can then just start to burnish that down using my tool, which is also included as part of the kit. So just making sure that's nicely smooth out towards the edges, and I can start to peel back that top layer. So super easy to work with these. They work an absolute treat onto so many different surfaces. Your vellums, your acetates, your cardstocks, your glasses, all those different mediums. It's amazing to have one transfer that will go onto all of those different materials. It just gives you so much scope as to how you can start to work all of your goodies that you've got in your crafty stash together. So if you wanted to create a card that was matching your gift tag, that was matching the gift itself, that'd be fabulous, wouldn't it? Everything would be coordinating absolutely beautifully. Just start to peel that back. You can see a little bit just left on the sheet there, so just lay it back down, burnish it back, and then you are good to go. And then just carry on making sure that all those areas, especially your little delicate areas where you've got your foliage, are adhered down beautifully. And you can see there onto your vellum. Doesn't that look absolutely beautiful? Now these are a little bit different to our traditional look stickers that we manufacture in-house, because these give you a lovely matte sort of a satin finish. So whereas your look stickers are a little bit raised and a little bit more glossy, these give you a lovely satin style finish. It just gives you that slightly different look and feel. Now what we'll do now is we'll just turn this back over, and we're going to add a little bit of our DIY Doctor double-sided tape just to the inside of our tabs here, just so we can adhere that to our panel. We can start to put a really quick and simple card together. So they are great with them being such large focal designs with these ones. They are brilliant. If you need quick and easy cards, these are going to be real showstoppers for all of those quick and easy makes. So just a piece of our DIY Doctor double-sided tape onto one side, and then just another piece onto that other tab there. Then we can start to wrap it around our backing piece of cardstock and pop our card together. So just peel back our backing just like so. You can see it comes off really nice and easily by using your DIY Doctor double-sided tape. Just going to position that, make sure it's nice and central. We've got an even spacing on the top and bottom there, and then we can just turn that over, keep a hand on that section just to make sure it's nicely burnished and anchored down, and then we can literally just wrap around those two tabs there, and it gives you that lovely design onto your vellum with your cardstock behind. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add some of our double-sided tape and stick it to our card. Now we have had a question come in about the floral stickers on the jar. Can they be washed? Now what I'd be doing with those, once you've added your stickers over the top, I'd be adding a little coat of your either your Cadence Aquastone, or depending if you want it to be dishwasher safe, we do our pack of our Cadence Magic Bond and Seal, where you've got your collection of 5. Now there is a dishwasher safe one in there, so if you did want to add them to the dishwasher, I'd just add a little coat of one of those varnishes, and then you will be good to go. Just sort of belts and braces, just to make sure it is adhered absolutely beautifully as it goes through the wash. But absolutely, get your Aquastone or your Magic Bond and Seal. I always call it Magic Bond and Steel. No one's stealing it, it's a Magic Bond and Seal, your starter kit, and then you can add your little glazes over the top. So hopefully that helps. But yeah, absolutely, get them washed once you have added your glazes over the top. So I'm just using, go on.
Daphne also says, can the carrier sheet be used for something? It looks quite strong.
Ooh, can it? Let's have a little think. The top layer. Yes. See, that's like a lovely, it's almost like a frosted acetate, isn't it? That, I wonder how it die cuts. I need to try that out, but yeah, you could use that. Instead of using your, it's almost like a hybrid between a vellum and an acetate, isn't it? So it's kind of translucent, nearly transparent, if that makes sense. You can see through it. Let's pop it over the top of one of these. I think, yeah, Daphne, I think so. So you could use that behind your apertures. It does blur it ever so slightly, but it gives you quite a nice interesting look and feel. That with your shakers behind, I'll be saving all of these from now on in. So that gives you almost like a 3-for-1, doesn't it? So you get your backing sheet, which you can use all your pearl drops and use it as a palette if you want to. Obviously you get the transfer itself, which is what you sort of expect, and then you get your top sheet. Yeah, great idea, Daphne. I shall be doing that. I'll be saving all these pieces. I'll be experimenting with that a little bit later on. Great idea. Love the fact that we never waste anything as crafters, do we? Nothing ever ends up going in the bin. It always goes to use somewhere, which is fabulous. I've just got a simple little card base I've just created using some of our 250 pure print. I'm just centralising that in the middle, and because I've just folded back a little bit of our tape there, we can position that to where we want it to be, and then just anchor it in position with one hand and peel back all the backing of the tape with another, and that gives you that beautiful design in the centre. Then just to finish that off nicely, we're going to bring in a sentiment, just a simple little sentiment, and just to keep tying things together. If you hadn't noticed already, I'm a little bit obsessed with edging things with a chisel tip pen, so that's come out again for that one. It just saves us having to add in another layer of cardstock, so we're cutting down on the bulk of our cards, which makes it even better for posting. And we're just going to add a little bit of foam tape. I could not make a card without any sort of foam tape or pads, so we'll have a little bit on our sentiment here, and that will just finish it off nicely. So a very quick and easy, simple card, just using one of those transfers. Of course, you are getting 3 full sheets worth within that collection there, which is Shop Petal. We will recap the details in just a moment's time, but just to show you how easy it is to work with that. You've got your card there, and then to go alongside that, you have your matching gift. So that is the versatility of these fantastic transfers. You can make the card, you can go onto your vellums, your cardstocks, and then you can make the gift to match, which I think just gives you such a lovely professional finish when you are gift giving with these. So Shop Petal, $16.99 for this fantastic collection here. Right, let's bring you lovely people with me, and we're going to go back and have a quick recap, and then I can share with you some of the fabulous other goodies we have got on the show. So super low stock. All 3 sets of our transfers that we've got on today's show are all very, very limited stock, I'm afraid. So we'll start off with the first set we've just seen in demonstration, which is our fabulous Gentle Petals collection. Now these are just beautiful. I think Gentle sums up the colourways of this collection absolutely perfectly. Those greens, those blues are just absolutely stunning, really quite vintage in terms of their colour tones, and the florals themselves are just absolutely gorgeous. All of those beautiful petals, all with that detail, almost looks like they've been hand painted using watercolours. They're absolutely gorgeous. All 3 sheets there, jam-packed full of those really lovely bold blousy florals for $16.99. Shop Petal will get that one delivered home to you, but it is super limited stock, so you will have to be very, very quick if you are wanting to go for that fabulous collection. We are now at 70% of that stock sold out and gone, so please do get that one added to your baskets and get them checked out. You can be crafting with these lovely transfers within a matter of days. Now next up, some goodies that are even more limited stock. We've still literally got just the one of both of these left, so please do be quick if you want to go for these beautiful designs, and they really are stunning. We're going to start off with Shop Blossom, which is this beautiful selection of your transfers here. You are getting all 9 in total. Aren't they just absolutely stunning? The faces on these are just absolutely spot on. It's one of those things, the face and the eyes of any character really does make or break that imagery, and here they've absolutely nailed it, haven't they? All the detail right the way down to the little blushes on their cheeks, they're just absolutely beautiful, and the style that these have been drawn in are stunning. Timeless imagery with this one. Great for the younger people in your lives, whether you're making handmade cards, whether it's going to be gift tags, whether you're doing pieces of home decor. Of course, you could be doing a frame with 3 elements like a triptych, using up 3 of these beautiful designs. They are super easy to use, just like we've shown in demonstration with that last set of transfers. They transfer dream to all of those different surfaces. So all 9 of those. Shop Blossom, $12.99. Just one of those left though, so you will have to be super quick if you do want those beautiful characters there. And then to go hand in hand with that collection, we do have Shop Dream. Once again, another 9 of these beautiful transfers that will work in so many different crafting applications, featuring that beautiful artwork, and the colourways on these are gorgeous. That ombre between that lovely turquoise and the pink is just absolutely exquisite. They are super cute and super easy to work with, but very limited stock, just the one left. Shop Dream if you want to go for that collection there, $12.99. But once again, limited stock on all of our transfers. Now we're not doing so well stock wise with our transfers, so we are going to have a little look next at our Sospeso, because this bundle you are getting tons within this bundle. We've managed to bring you back a bundle. The original one did sell out just the other day, but luckily we've managed to move a few things around and managed to bring you a fabulous collection of 9 of your Sospeso Trasparenti clear sheets. These are beautiful, launched just last week, and they are our Christmas designs in this fantastic technology. Now we will show you in demonstration in a few moments time how you work with this fantastic medium, but it's basically a case of taking your designs, cutting out the actual images that you want to work with. You heat them over a tea light and then you can mold and shape them, and they will hold all of that shape. They're absolutely incredible. I'll just bring in one quickly that we've created using the poinsettias, and they are some of the easiest florals that I have ever made. They are exquisite. Starting off with a flat sheet, they will then be moulded using your heat, and once they are set, once they're cooled down, they're really quite robust, really quite strong, and they hold all of that shape. And that's just a couple of layers of those beautiful poinsettias which you do have as part of this kit here. So all of your designs that you can see here, you've got everything from your beautiful poinsettias at the top, you've got your lovely twiggy designs with those gorgeous snowflakes in the background. They look like they've been glittered with gold glitter. They are stunning. The texture on those is incredible. We have our hellebores in there with those lovely pink colour tones. You've got your alpine star, your gorgeous pink poinsettia. I'm sure it will be no surprise to you guys at home. That's most certainly my favourite. I think that's absolutely beautiful. You've even got your birds in here as well, with your gorgeous robin on this design, some of your butterflies in there as well. And then a couple of your designs at the bottom there you could be using for your autumnal cards as well as your Christmas projects as well. All 9 sheets here for $44.99. Fabulous price for an absolutely incredible product. When you see this in action, if you've never seen it before, you will be absolutely blown away by how easy it is to create the most show-stopping florals using this technique. $44.99 shop bundle will get that fantastic collection home to you. But I think we better show you how this concept works, because it is super easy. So let's just go over into the corner here. I'll take you guys with me once again and show you how easy it is to work with our Sospeso. Now, all we need to start off with is we need some of our florals. I was wondering where they were there. They're definitely here, just at the side here. Some of our florals that we've cut out. Now, if you do have a scan and cut in your crafty stash, you can absolutely be using that to cut these designs out. I think Mel showed you just the other day how you scan and cut these out. But of course, if you don't have a scan and cut, you can just fussy cut these by hand, and they are pretty easy to cut out. You don't need to worry about being super precise, because they are on that carrier sheet that's acetate, so it's clear. So you do have a slightly wonky bit at the edge. You won't really notice when you build them up into your florals. Now, to go alongside your flowers themselves, what you're going to need is you are going to need a couple of your ball tools. I believe we'll have those over on the website. So you know that need those for shaping. You'll also need our Sospeso foam shaping mat to go alongside, and then the most crucial thing in terms of delivering the heat to this system is a tea light. So we've just got a tea light here. We're just going to light our tea light, so then that gives us our heat source. You can use a heat tool, a heat gun, if you find that a little bit easier. The only thing to bear in mind when it comes to your heat gun is that you need to make sure you've got a constant heat. So you'll need to sort of leave your heat gun on while you heat them, so it is a little bit easier to use your tea light. So literally just a basic box standard tea light there. That's on there, ready to go, ready to heat up. Now we're going to take our flour, have our mat to one side of us, and we're just going to hold that above that tea light. Can you see that starts to droop? At that point, you know it's nice and warm. You can then take it onto your mat and start to shape it. So as it starts to warm up, this special type of plastic starts to become mouldable. So as you can see, that starts to droop downwards. At that point, pop it onto your mat and you can start to shape those florals. Now you can shape them in any direction that you so choose. Here for this one, we're going to start to shape them upwards. So literally just hold that above there and we can start to shape all those petals. Now if you find as you start to shape those petals, if you're not quite happy with the way that they are looking, perhaps you want to shape them in the opposite direction. If you just reheat that floral, so place it back over the top of your flame just like so, then you can reheat it and remold it and sort of start again. So it just makes it super easy, and it just takes any of that worry of creating your shaped florals out. You can go back in and reheat, and you can see within a few moments we've literally got the most beautiful shaped floral. So just going to go back in and just reheat that one, and that gives us that lovely sort of cupped dimension there. Now I've got one which is ever so slightly smaller, so it's the same design as that first floral, but it's a little bit smaller. It's going to work perfectly when we start to lay these together, which absolutely you can be doing with these florals. You can be doing single layer florals, you can be layering up multiples if that's the look and feel and more of a dimensional look you are going for. But how easy is this? Literally holding that above your flame, it's going to start to go a little bit more droopy, and at that point you can start to mould it and shape it and really get some lovely shape into there. It could not be much easier to create your florals. Now, even though this gives you plenty of dimension, they're really quite tough and hard wearing once you have moulded and shaped them and they've cooled down. They're still very, very lightweight. So if you want to use these for card making, absolutely they will still be perfect for that application as well. So just going in, continuing to shape these. You can see there's nothing particularly technical about the way I'm shaping these. I'm literally heating them, just popping my ball tool into there, starting to give them a little bit of shape now. We'll just move that out of the way. There we go. And we'll start to glue these together. So I've got my hot glue gun here that should hopefully be on. Oh dear, looks like it's turned itself, it's out of charge. Good job we bought another one. So hopefully we've got better luck with that one. That one needs to go on to charge. I have to say I did pinch these off David's desk. He's teaching a class next door in the academy, so he won't know. He won't be watching. I'll be all right. I will return them, I do promise. And all you do is you just glue those two together, and that gives you that lovely layered effect, just like so. Just gives you a little bit more dimension to your florals. Now we've got a few of those that we've done ahead of time. So what we've done is we've layered up a couple of these. You can see how beautiful they look layered up. And then we've just added some of that lovely crushed crystal glass into the centre just to finish that off. And we've got a few of these that we can start to add to our project. So we've just built them up. We've got one slightly larger, and then we've got a couple which are ever so slightly smaller to have either side of our arrangement. So what we've done ahead of time is we've taken one of our glass bottles, and we do have some of the glassware on the show today. If you do want to go for your Cook and Miller glass jars, $14.99 for that collection. But we've got one that's ever so slightly different, and we've just painted it using some of our Cadence glass and ceramic paints, and I've just used a bit of cut and use sponge just to stipple all over that area there to give us a lovely bit of texture, and it gives us that lovely blue design all over that bottle there. And then just to finish it off, we'd add something like our Sospeso florals to the centre. So we might have one larger in the middle. I'm just waiting for this hot glue gun to heat up, so we might just have to lay this as it is, and then we'd have a couple either side, something a little bit like that. I'm not sure if it's heated up quite just yet. Read a few comments while we're waiting for it. Let's have a look if we've got any more comments coming back through. So we've got Laura's joining us. Bridget is in. Hello, Bridget, I hope you're well. Oh, Jane says, I'm sat cutting my second Sospeso bundle. Oh, exciting. We'd love to know what projects have you got in mind. Have you got anything particular? Perhaps it's going to be all your Christmas cards for this year. Let us know what you are going to be doing with it. Oh, Jane says, I did what Mel did and bought a few things from the range to decorate, hoping to start them tomorrow. That sounds fabulous. Hope you have a lovely, lovely time crafting with that. Oh, Laura says, I'm resorting my craft supplies to make it a nicer place to work. Oh, it's lovely being organised, isn't it? Sometimes the process is a little bit traumatic if you've got a lot of stuff, but it's lovely to have everything organised and know exactly where everything is. And then, oh yeah, Daphne was saying about that carrier sheet. She thinks shakers or flowers. I think flowers would be lovely. And that's using the carrier sheet from your fabulous transfers there. Now, is my hot glue gun heated up? Not quite. Do you know what? I've taken one that's got the glitter stick in it. Won't be much use anyway. So I'll just show you layered out how sort of you could pop this together. So I tend to have that larger floral in the middle there. So that'll be our middle piece, just like so. And then I'll probably have your slightly smaller ones above and to the other sides. That would look gorgeous, wouldn't it? A quick and easy gift would make a lovely ornament or a gift perhaps for Christmas or for all year round pretty much. Aren't they gorgeous? Now I know these are part of our Christmas collection, but these florals are absolutely beautiful. You could be using them all year round. Remind me a little bit of the passion flowers. I think they're absolutely stunning, but so easy to shape with your Sospeso. Just heat it up and you can start to mould and shape it. It's absolutely wonderful. That's just a quick and easy technique just to show you how you can work with your Sospeso Trasparente. Right, I'll give you a quick reminder of the bundle that we do have for you on today's show. You are getting all 9 sheets, and they were brand new, only launched just last week, and they are absolutely stunning. All 9 sheets are jam-packed full of these beautiful images that you can see here, all Christmas themed, all with your beautiful florals and your foliage included as well, which just gives you so much of that beautiful design that you can start to play around with. Start to layer them up, start to build up really full flowers, and they look absolutely incredible. So you've got everything from those traditional, your classic red poinsettias, all the way through to your gorgeous pinks. You've got your hellebores in there, got that gorgeous alpine star, which is the one we just worked with, and then you've even got some designs you could be using through autumn as well as your Christmas and wintry makes. They are absolutely beautiful. You've got so many embellishments that you can use onto your card. You can use them onto your different projects like your home decor, your glassware, all those lovely items for Christmas that you'd like to decorate. You can give it that lovely Sospeso touch using this. And this one is shop bundle, $44.99 to go for that one. Now, I had a fabulous brand new launch this morning and it was super popular, so we thought, you know, we'll bring it into this show to share this with you in case you didn't manage to tune in at 8 o'clock this morning. And it's all about our fabulous little doggies. They are just gorgeous. So we are going to share this collection with you. This is our brand new rice paper launch that we brought to you just at 8 o'clock this morning and proved super popular. It's shop pause to go for this one. It's $24.99. It's our in the studio Little Paws and Big Hearts rice paper download. Now, isn't this just absolutely gorgeous? I mean, talk about imagery bringing a smile to your face. It is just beautiful. All in your classic rice paper sort of imagery where you've got layer upon layer upon layer. Absolutely stunning designs, all featuring the most gorgeous little doggies in lots of different breeds, lots of different stances. I mean, that one that's just running through the fields, he's having a whale of a time, isn't he? Isn't he super cute? Oh, he's absolutely gorgeous. This full collection here of your rice papers, that's just the first one of your boards there. I will just try and carefully move that out of the way. There we go. And then we move on to our next collection of your rice papers. And don't forget, you are getting all of these, and they are all downloads. They are completely instant when it comes to crafting with these. As soon as you check your baskets out, these will be ready for you to get crafting with. Of course, you can take them all into My Craft Studio as well. If you want to start to manipulate these, fuse some of them together, you can do that as well. Of course, you can print on demand, so you can print as many of these as you so choose onto whatever surface you choose, whether it's going to be onto your cardstock, onto your papers, your rice papers, onto your acetate, onto your fabric transfer mediums. You can do all of that using these fantastic downloads, and the artwork just keeps going. You're getting tons and tons within this one. So I'll move that one out of the way and just bring in the next selection for you. And you get even more designs here featuring, oh my goodness, those little two there. How cute are they? Oh, so super cute. Now, if you were to print just 2 to a page on A5 size, they'd make great toppers, just ready-made cards, good to go. They are that beautiful with all the layers. Oh, that Chihuahua, always proud of as Punch him, isn't he? Look at that. Oh, super cute. All your florals as well, sort of festooning the edges of these rice papers, all your lovely torn paper sort of styles and layers in the background that make these so super interesting. They are just absolutely beautiful. Shop pause, we'll get this one to you for $24.99. Of course, no postage to pay on this one as well, with it being a digital download. It is completely instant as well. Shop pause, $24.99. We'll still keep going with all of this artwork. You're getting tons within here. Obviously lots for you to explore when you get this home. All of this beautiful artwork that you can use time and time again with it being digital. $24.99, and of course that's before we take off your club discount as well. Isn't it absolutely gorgeous? All this artwork you can get crafting with this afternoon or this weekend if you want to, which is fantastic. So many of you guys at home, I know, are all dog lovers. I know we've brought you lots of different dog collections and die collections in the past. This is going to work hand in hand with all of those as well. Shop pause, $24.99 to bring that beautiful download into your account, ready to be downloaded as soon as you do press checkout. I made a right mess of this desk, I do apologise. I will just show you as well though a lovely box that we created this morning on the show. So this was using our card templates, but this is using them alongside those fabulous rice papers. So you can see the outside of our box there, we've decorated using those lovely papers. But when you take your lid off, we've got in the inside all of our little doggies. How cute is that? So all we've done is we've just printed the rice papers off a little bit smaller. So I printed them about 4 to a page, so they're about A6 in size. And then I just fussy cut around the edge. Of course, if you do have a scan and cut, you can do that acetate trick that Mel shows us to do the fussy cutting using machine. And then I just took a little strip of acetate, so just a thin little strip of your printable acetate. If you use your construction acetate, they'll be a little bit more firm, but by using your printable, they've got a little bit more bounce and point to them if that's what you want. And then literally just score it in half, stick one side onto the base, one side to the reverse of your doggies, and it gives you the most gorgeous little imagery in the centre there. How super, super cute is that? And that's using your rice papers alongside your card templates as well. And with it being an exploding box, everything is just going to fold upwards. You're going to bring in your lid, and that will just nestle absolutely perfectly onto the top of your box there, and you've got the most gorgeous little gift or keepsake there. How cute is that? That's all using those fabulous rice papers, and I know we call them rice papers in terms of the way they've been designed with all your different layers, but of course you can print them onto pretty much any surface, and they are brilliant for your card making as well. So if you want to go for the download there, shop pause for £24.99. We've got another one here just on the top of another of those card templates that we launched just this morning, just using that gorgeous little Dalmatian on the top of your star box. Isn't it super, super cute? Quick and easy project, but made brilliant using those rice papers. I will give you a quick recap of some of our transfers. But yeah, I've made a right mess of these, I do apologise. We'll have to make these look a little bit more pretty again. So we do have, just hanging on by a thread, our gorgeous fairy transfer stickers in stock for you. Gosh, I can't remember which one went where now. That's not too good, is it? I think it was like that, something like that. So first of all, you've got Shop Dream, which is your fairy dreams. 9 of your beautiful transfers are included as part of this collection here for £12.99. Like we were saying earlier, so many different surfaces, so many different mediums you can use with these. If you had a coat of your Aquastone or your Magic Bond and seal over the top afterwards, they will be able to go through your dishwasher or able to be washed as well, which makes them even more versatile. Great on the outside of mugs and that sort of thing. All 9 of those there for £12.99, and that one is Shop Dream. Then we have our second collection, which of course will complement beautifully with that first range there, or will be perfect standalone as well. Again, you're getting another of your 9 beautiful designs as part of this one. This one is Shop Blossom, £12.99 to get all of those gorgeous transfers home to you. Now we have had a quick question coming in from Tracy. She says, are you going to do a similar download with cats? It's on its way, don't you worry. We all said the same. We said, when are the cats coming? It's the cat's turn next, so they will be with you very, very soon. So make sure you get the dogs so you can complete the collection with your cats. So will be coming in the not too distant future. Now finally, our third set of transfers, which we showed you in demonstration just a few moments ago. Nice and easy to work with these once again, but once again, super limited stock. We're talking 80% of this stock having sold out and gone already. And this one is Shop Petal for £16.99. 3 really large size sheets that you're getting as part of this collection. Great for your home decor, great for your furniture, or like you saw in that demonstration a little bit earlier on, they'll also work a treat for your card making as well. Shop Petal for your beautiful gentle petals, 3-pack of your transfers. Now if you do want some surfaces to place your transfers onto, or maybe you're going to decorate these using your Sospeso, which would look amazing, we do have the glass jars available for you as well. Now these are glass, they're not plastic, they're beautiful quality glass, alongside that lovely, really rustic cork lid that you've got with every single one of these. You are getting a pack of 4 here for £14.99, and the code on this one is SHOPMILLY. So you're getting 2 of your larger, and you are getting 2 of your smaller as well. Work great for storage, perhaps in your craft room. Maybe you're going to have your buttons and your embellishments. Oh, these would look lovely filled with buttons, wouldn't they? Could have all your little embellishments filled within these. Or maybe you're going to use them in the kitchen for all of your ingredients in there in your pantry. Would look absolutely amazing. Or just making them all pretty by decorating them using things like your paints and your florals, your transfers and your Sospeso, and giving them as gifts. They'd be absolutely brilliant. But all 4 of those there, £14.99, and that one is Shop Miller. And then next up we have an absolute essential, one that we use literally day in, day out when it comes to our crafting. It is our fantastic DIY Doctor double-sided tape. Now this is amazing value on this one, because every single pack of this should be £9.99. In each pack you are getting 3 rolls of your tape here, and you're getting 28 metres on each of those 3 rolls. So you're getting an awful lot within one pack. You're getting your 1 inch width with them, you're getting your 1/2 inch, and you're getting a 1/4 inch width as well. Now one pack should be £9.99, but here you are getting 5 packs for £9.99, which is crazy, crazy value. Great opportunity to stock up on your adhesives. It's an absolute essential when it comes to your card making. This is great for your matting and layering, but it is a super, super strong adhesive as well. So even for your construction, for your card bases, your box bases, this is going to be absolutely brilliant. It's going to hold it beautifully as well. Even sticking things like your vellum and your acetate, because it's quite thin, in terms of the depth to it. Sometimes your tapes can have a little bit of thickness to them. This is a lovely thin tape, so you don't see it whatsoever, which just gives your projects that lovely professional finish. So not 1 pack, not 2 packs, not 3 packs, not 4 packs, but 5 packs of your fantastic DIY Doctor double-sided tape. That's 15 rolls in total. I believe it's about 420 metres that you're getting as part of that collection there, £9.99. And don't forget as well, that's before you've even taken off your club discount. Can be great for just stocking up your craft room, especially if you're looking ahead towards Christmas. It's that most busy time of the year for us crafters. So just to make sure you've got all your adhesives in stock ready for making all of those Christmas cards. Shop Tape will bring that one home to you for £9.99. Now, to go alongside that beautiful download that we shared with you, with your gorgeous little puppy dogs, we do have our lovely transfers. Now, these are absolutely beautiful. So let's have a little look at these so you can see how wonderfully these are going to work alongside your rice papers. Now, these are just gorgeous. Now, first of all, we've got our Peekaboo Pups. How cute are they? Absolutely adorable. Let's clear a little bit of space here so we can show you the detail. Isn't that just the most gorgeous little doggy you've ever seen? Look at him, he is gorgeous. Shop Peekaboo, you're going to get all 9 of these for £12.99. Love the fact as well you're getting a lovely variety and mix of your different doggy breeds in this one. Once again, he's super cute. He's asking for something. He wants a treat, I think, or maybe he wants to go for walkies. He's definitely bringing out the puppy dog eyes, isn't he? Look at that. Oh, nestled amongst the florals. Isn't that beautiful? So all these will work perfectly alongside your rice papers or just as little standalone toppers for your cards. Transfer them onto a piece of your cardstock and you can start to layer these up onto your cards. They are absolutely beautiful. 9 of these in total you're getting for your £12.99. Once again, just like all of our other transfers on the show, they'll work beautifully onto lots of different surfaces from your cardstock right the way through all of your home decor and gift giving projects as well. Isn't that lovely? The way it's sort of nestled amongst that wreath, that crescent, is just absolutely gorgeous, and detail within these is just incredible. For a transfer to get that level of detail to the point where it looks like it's been hand painted is just absolutely amazing. And then the final one, look at the eyes on that. Oh my gosh, you can almost see the light catching on the eyes there. It's absolutely outstanding. All 9 of those, your gorgeous transfers there for £12.99. Oh, it's limited stock though, so you have to be quick if you do want to go for those, especially if you're going for your rice papers. It is limited stock. We've got 4 left. Oh dear, you're going to have to be super quick on your Peekaboo Pups, which is rather quite a cute name. So that's your Peekaboo Pups. So we do also have a second collection available for you as well, which is your Playful Pups. So let's have a little look at the designs that we're getting as part of this collection. Once again, it's 9 in total here, also limited stock, and also £12.99 for all of those. Oh, look at him. He looks smart, doesn't he? He's standing to attention almost. Wonder if somebody's just called that his dinner's ready. He's just heard. He's about to run through to the kitchen ready to have his dinner. Look how cute he is. And then you've got this lovely little pup as well. Absolutely beautiful designs. Once again, with all of that gorgeous detail with your stickers. Now these will have that lovely glossy finish once you transfer them to your project. So it gives you a slightly raised look and feel. And it gives you that lovely gloss finish as well. It gives you that gorgeous professional finish to your projects. Got that lovely little pup there with all the little paw prints on the outside. Of course, you could be snipping into that. You could use a doggy on its own and then all the background details as separate embellishments, or of course you can use it on its own as a standalone topper. That would work beautifully well as well. And then you have your lovely little corgi there. Once again, all your background detail that you could use separately if you so choose. All 9 designs though here you are getting for £12.99. Fabulous price on all of those. Look at him. Oh, super cute, proud as punch. Looks a little bit like our Snoop, doesn't it there? Our Amber Snoop. I've not seen him for a little few weeks. Amber's been off. Maybe when she comes back she'll let him in the office and we can have him producing the shows again. And then look at that. Oh, he looks like a bundle of mischief, doesn't he? Super cute. So that collection there is Shop Playful. 9 pieces in total there. 9 of your gorgeous quality glossy transfers for £12.99. But once again with that one, it is limited stock, so you will have to be super quick on that one. Now next up, Emily, is there anything in particular we need to show the guys at home?
Could you just show what they get in the successor bundle?
Oh yes, absolutely. Let's have a little look at our Sospeso, because this you are getting an awful lot as part of this collection here. Now this is all about creating your 3D florals, but making it super, super easy. Instead of having to spend hour upon hour upon hour of shaping all of your petals, this does all the hard work for you. So it's a very clever patented technology with this one. It's a special type of thermomoldable plastic, which means that when you start to mold and heat up all of these beautiful florals, they'll start to shape with absolute ease, and they'll hold that shape once they have cooled down. So first of all, we'll share with you this first sheet of designs. This is your red poinsettia, where you've got all the lovely poinsettia florals alongside your leaves as well. Then we move on to our garland. Now this is going to be great if you're creating big compositions, lovely things like your wreaths, like your garlands. You will be able to have all these, actually, oh dear, have all these, oh gosh, it's all going well. It's wrecking the set. I tried to just get a piece of black card and everything ended up falling over. I do apologise. But if you're creating your wreaths, your garlands, these are going to be great as your little embellishments and your little fillers onto there as well. So your garland is included as part of this collection. And then we move on to our pink Hellebora, which is just absolutely beautiful. Aren't they stunning? You get your leaves and your berries included. I mean, the leaves, look at the detail within those. They look like a photograph. Aren't they absolutely incredible? You can almost feel the texture of all those veins there, but completely flat. But when you start to add your embellishments, start to add your detail and your shaping, they really do come to life. Then the one that we used a little bit earlier on in demonstration, which is your Alpine Star. I think with that one you could be using that all year round for sure. They are absolutely stunning. There really is that level of detail that looks almost like a photo. They're incredible. Look at all of that, the leaves on this one. Oh my gosh. You can almost feel all the creases in that leaf there. Just absolutely outstanding. Then we move on to our next one, which I have to say is my absolute favourite in the whole kit. Of course, you are getting all 9 sheets here for $44.99, which is your pink Christmas, which are all your poinsettias, but this time round in that lovely pink soft design. And you do all have your little embellishments in the background as well, which just are going to be brilliant as those little fillers and finishing touches to your projects. Then we move on to our next design of the 9, which is just called Winter, but it's beautiful. Look at the lovely big leaves you're getting in this one. They're going to be brilliant for your wreath making, aren't they? Absolutely fabulous. Get your lovely bird in the centre there as well, and even some butterflies within this sheet here. So a lovely mix of designs that you're getting within this one. And then you have your old Christmas. Now this is just traditional Christmas through and through, isn't it? It's absolutely gorgeous. All your little fir branches that you get in, your candy canes, your lovely florals in there as well. And some of them are ready-made compositions, ready-made sprigs. If you want something quick and easy, that is going to be absolutely brilliant using those lovely fuller pieces of foliage. Then next up we have slightly more autumnal in its colourways, our bells, where you've got the lovely bells in there, and you do get the more sort of autumnal colourways of your poinsettias. I think some of the foliage you could be using definitely all year round within this one. And then one which I'd definitely say is more autumnal perhaps than Christmas is your autumn leaves. Isn't that beautiful? You've got all your orange slices, your star anise in there, and those lovely big leaves as well. They are absolutely beautiful. It's going to be great if you're thinking about doing autumnal wreaths for the front of your door or for the inside. These are going to be absolutely fabulous for filling out all of those wreaths with your beautiful shape detail with your foliage here. So all 9 sheets that we've just taken you through. Again, an awful lot of florals and foliage that you can get crafting with. When you start to cut into these, you start to realise quite how much you get within one sheet. You get dozens within each and every single sheet, and you can cut them on your scanning cut as well if you find that a little bit easier. So all 9 sheets there, shop bundle for your fantastic Sospeso Trasparenti Christmas theme bundle of 9 sheets, and each sheet's about 8" in size, so you get lots and lots to craft with within that one. Now we've only got a few minutes left on this hour. Thank you to all of you for keeping me company on this hour. I hope you have managed to bag yourself a bargain. Get your hands on these fabulous stickers as well, because we don't have many of these left whatsoever. I'm going to quickly take you through these beautiful florals, our gentle petals, because we do just have literally a handful of these left. Now these are absolutely beautiful in terms of the colourways you've got on these. They are super calming, super gentle, really quite vintage and shabby chic with these as well. They're absolutely gorgeous, and it gives you a lovely sort of satin matte finish, so a little bit different to our Lux style stickers, which give you that raised glossy finish. These give you a lovely satin finish to your projects. Aren't they stunning? The detail within these is just brilliant, but super easy to transfer. You don't need to worry about losing any of that detail. It will transfer perfectly onto your projects, whether it's onto glassware, onto card, we showed it earlier, onto your vellum, onto your glassware, your glass jars, your ceramic, your wooden shapes perhaps as well. These would work onto you beautifully. Then if you do want to pop them through your dishwasher or through the wash, I just suggest adding a layer of your Cadence, either your Aquastone or one of your Magic Bond and Seal sealants over the top, and that will allow it to be locked in, and you can use these time and time again through the wash. Aren't they just absolutely gorgeous? All 3 sheets there for $16.99, and that one is Shop Petal. Very limited stock on that one now, literally a few of those left, so probably not long after the hour. Oh dear, these will sell out. 2 left. 2 final chances to get your hands on this artwork. I don't think we'll be bringing these back, unfortunately, when they do sell out. So if you do fancy the look of this artwork and you've got lots of different creative ideas you can be doing with these, do get your baskets checked out as soon as you possibly can before someone else goes onto the web and unfortunately might pinch you out of your baskets, which people do if they're desperate for the product. We do have people heading over to the website, so do make sure you grab yours before anyone else can do that. Now, it's been a fabulous hour. Thank you so much for your company. What have we got up next? I can't even think. Happy hour. Happy hour. We've got some bargains on that hour. Oh my goodness me. Make sure you join Stephanie in about 5 minutes time, because she has got some fantastic bargains on happy hour. If you're thinking, I need a bit of a Friday treat and I need a bit of a bargain, then that is going to be the destination for you. And then coming up at 1 o'clock, I'm super excited because I have got the fabulous laser printer on the show. We're going to be doing printing, going to be doing a bit of colouring, a bit of foiling. Oh, it's going to all be going off at 1 o'clock. So do make sure you join me for that one as well. Now, we've got about 5 minutes before Stephanie's up with happy hour. Just enough time to check out those baskets, maybe grab yourself a cup of tea, and I hope you can join Stephanie in a few minutes time. I'll see you at 1 o'clock. Thank you for your company, but until then, take care. Bye bye.